In a small village nestled between the lush hills and the sprawling savanna of West Africa, lived a young girl named Amina. Known for her vibrant spirit and insatiable curiosity, Amina often roamed the village, soaking in the stories of the elders and exploring the wonders of nature. Her father, a skilled hunter, and her mother, a gifted weaver, had always taught her the value of bravery and wisdom. One fateful day, while playing near the ancient baobab tree that stood at the village's edge, Amina discovered a peculiar stone glowing with an otherworldly light. As she picked it up, the stone felt warm in her hand, and she heard a faint whisper calling her name. Intrigued and slightly unnerved, Amina decided to keep the stone, unaware of the extraordinary journey it would lead her on. That night, as Amina lay in her hut, the stone began to glow brighter. She heard the whisper again, this time clearer and more urgent. "Amina, you are the chosen one," it said. "Your destiny awaits beyond the horizon." Startled, Amina sat up and looked around, but there was no one else in the room. She clutched the stone tightly, feeling a strange mix of fear and excitement. The next morning, Amina confided in her grandmother Nia, the village's wise elder. Nia's eyes widened as she examined the stone. "This is no ordinary stone, child," she said. "It is the heart of Nyoka, a mystical artifact said to guide its bearer to their true destiny. You must embark on a journey to uncover its secrets." Amina's parents were initially hesitant about letting their young daughter embark on such a dangerous journey, but Nia assured them that it was Amina's destiny. With their reluctant blessing, Amina set out at dawn, carrying only a small satchel of provisions and the heart of Nyoka. The villagers gathered to bid her farewell, offering words of encouragement and small tokens for her journey. As she left the village, Amina felt a mixture of fear and exhilaration. The path ahead was uncertain, but she knew she had to follow the whispering stone. Little did she know her journey would soon take her to places beyond her wildest imagination. A few days into her journey, Amina found herself at the edge of an enchanted forest. The trees were taller and denser than any she had seen before, their leaves shimmering with an iridescent glow. As she ventured deeper, she heard the sounds of animals she couldn't recognize and saw plants that seemed to move and breathe. The heart of Nyoka guided her through the forest, its glow illuminating her path. Suddenly, she heard a rustling in the bushes. She turned to see a small creature with golden fur and large, expressive eyes. It was a Nandi bear, a mythical animal said to bring good luck. The bear approached Amina cautiously, and she extended her hand. To her surprise, the bear nuzzled her hand and seemed to smile. The Nandi bear, whom Amina named Kibo, became her companion and guide through the enchanted forest. Kibo led her to a hidden glade where an ancient tree stood, its trunk adorned with intricate carvings. As Amina approached, she felt a powerful presence emanating from the tree. "Welcome, Amina!" A deep voice resonated from the tree. "I am Orun, the guardian of the forest. I have been expecting you." Amina bowed respectfully, her heart pounding. Orun told her of an ancient prophecy that foretold the arrival of a young hero who would restore balance to the land. To fulfill her destiny, Amina must seek the wisdom of the four elemental spirits: earth, water, fire, and air. Orun bestowed upon Amina a pendant in the shape of a leaf, symbolizing her connection to the earth. Her first trial awaited her in the mountains, where she would find the earth spirit, Olokun. With Kibo by her side, Amina set off towards the distant peaks. The journey to the mountains was arduous, and Amina faced many challenges along the way. She navigated treacherous paths, crossed raging rivers, and endured harsh weather. Yet with each obstacle, she grew stronger and more determined. At last, Amina reached a cave at the mountain's summit. Inside, she found Olokun, a majestic being with skin like polished stone and eyes that glowed with a deep, earthy light. Olokun tested Amina's courage and resolve, making her confront her deepest fears. Through sheer determination and the strength of her spirit, Amina passed the trial and earned Olokun's blessing. With Olokun's blessing, Amina's pendant transformed, adding a small, sparkling gem to its leaf. Her next destination was the Great Lake, home to the water spirit, Yamaya. As she journeyed towards the lake, Amina marveled at the beauty of the land and the kindness of the people she met along the way. Upon reaching the Great Lake, Amina was awed by its vastness and tranquility. She stood at the water's edge, holding her pendant, and called out to Yamaya. The water began to ripple, and a graceful figure emerged, her hair flowing like liquid silver. Yamaya welcomed Amina and explained that her trial was to prove her adaptability and compassion. Amina faced a series of challenges that tested her ability to remain calm and empathetic in difficult situations. With patience and understanding, she successfully completed the trial and earned Yamaya's blessing. Chapter 8. The Trial of Fire. The pendant now held 2 gems, one for earth and one for water. Amina's next trial would take her to the fiery plains, where the fire spirit, Agni, resided. The journey was perilous, and the heat was almost unbearable, but Amina pressed on, driven by her determination to fulfill her destiny. When she reached the heart of the fiery plains, Amina encountered Agni, a fierce and powerful spirit surrounded by flames. Agni's trial was the most challenging yet, testing Amina's resilience and inner strength. She had to endure intense heat and overcome obstacles that seemed insurmountable. Through sheer willpower and the guidance of the heart of Nyoka, Amina triumphed over Agni's challenges. Her pendant now glowed with the light of 3 elements, each gem representing the trials she had overcome. Chapter 9. The Trial of Air. With 3 elements mastered, Amina's final trial awaited her in the skies. She journeyed to the highest peaks, where the air spirit, Enlil, dwelled. The climb was steep and treacherous, but Amina was resolute. At the summit, she found Enlil, a spirit of boundless energy and freedom. Enlil's trial was to test Amina's agility and clarity of mind. She had to navigate through powerful winds and solve complex puzzles that required quick thinking and adaptability. Amina's unwavering focus and determination saw her through the trial. With Enlil's blessing, her pendant was complete, each gem shining brightly with the power of the 4 elements. Chapter 10. The Return to the Village. With the trials behind her, Amina returned to her village, her heart filled with pride and purpose. The villagers greeted her with awe and admiration, sensing the transformation she had undergone. Nia embraced her, tears of joy in her eyes. Amina's journey had only just begun, but she knew that with the power of the elements and the heart of Nyoka, she was ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. The village held a grand celebration in her honor, and Amina shared stories of her adventures, inspiring others to believe in their own potential. As the village celebrated Amina's return, a shadow loomed over the land. Unbeknownst to the villagers, a dark force was gathering strength in the far reaches of the kingdom. Led by the sinister sorcerer, Zolani, this malevolent presence sought to plunge the land into chaos and darkness. One night, Amina had a vivid dream where she saw Zolani's menacing face and heard his chilling laughter. She woke with a start, her heart pounding. She knew that her journey was far from over and that she had a new enemy to confront. Amina sought the counsel of Nia and the village elders, sharing her dream and the sense of impending doom. The elders listened intently and agreed that the threat was real. They spoke of ancient prophecies that foretold a great hero rising to defeat the forces of darkness. With the blessings of the elders, Amina set out once more, this time with a clear mission to find and defeat Zolani. She knew that she couldn't do it alone and would need the help of allies and the wisdom of the land's spirits. Amina's journey led her to various villages and communities where she sought out individuals with unique skills and knowledge. Along the way, she met Kofi, a skilled warrior with unmatched strength, and Sade, a brilliant strategist with a sharp mind. Together, they formed a formidable team, each bringing their strengths to the table. As they traveled, they encountered more allies, including Amari, a healer with the ability to mend wounds and cure illnesses, and Zuri, a tracker with an uncanny ability to find anything or anyone. Chapter 14. The Hidden Library. Amina's quest for knowledge led her to a hidden library guarded by an ancient order of scholars. The library contained vast amounts of knowledge, including the history of Zolani and the dark arts he wielded. The scholars revealed that Zolani had once been a respected member of their order, but had been corrupted by his lust for power. In the library, Amina found a book that detailed the weaknesses of dark sorcery and the ways to counter it. With this newfound knowledge, she and her allies felt more prepared to face the challenges ahead. Chapter 15. The Siege of Kumbi. News of Zolani's growing influence reached Amina and her allies. They learned that he had taken control of the city of Kumbi, using it as his stronghold. The team decided to liberate the city and weaken Zolani's power. The Siege of Kumbi was a fierce battle, with Amina and her allies facing off against Zolani's minions. Through strategic planning and sheer determination, they managed to reclaim the city, earning the gratitude of its inhabitants and weakening Zolani's grip on the land. Chapter 16. The Oracle's Prophecy. In Kumbi, Amina visited the Oracle, a wise seer known for her accurate prophecies. The Oracle revealed that Amina's destiny was intertwined with that of Zolani. She spoke of a final confrontation that would determine the fate of the land. The Oracle also gave Amina a cryptic clue. In the heart of darkness you will find the light. Trust in the bond that unites you and your allies, for only together can you prevail. Following the Oracle's prophecy, Amina and her allies journeyed to the Shadowlands, a desolate region where Zolani's power was strongest. The land was shrouded in perpetual twilight, and the air was thick with an eerie silence. As they ventured deeper into the Shadowlands, they encountered numerous challenges, including treacherous terrain and sinister creatures. Despite the hardships, the bond between Amina and her allies grew stronger, their resolve unwavering. In the heart of the Shadowlands, Amina and her allies faced a trial that tested their unity and trust in one another. They were confronted by illusions that sought to sow discord and doubt among them. Through open communication and unwavering trust, they overcame the trial, emerging even stronger as a team. With the trial of unity behind them, Amina and her allies discovered the entrance to Zolani's hidden fortress. Guarded by powerful enchantments and fearsome creatures, the fortress was a daunting challenge. Using their combined skills and the knowledge they had gained, Amina and her allies devised a plan to infiltrate the fortress. Their journey through its dark corridors was fraught with danger, but their determination never wavered. In the deepest chamber of the fortress, Amina finally came face to face with Zolani. The sorcerer exuded an aura of malevolence, his eyes gleaming with dark power. The air crackled with tension as they prepared for the final confrontation. Amina drew upon the power of the heart of Nyoka and the blessings of the elemental spirits. Her allies stood by her side, ready to fight. The battle that ensued was fierce and intense, a clash of light and darkness that shook the very foundations of the fortress. As the battle raged on, Amina remembered the oracle's prophecy. In the heart of darkness, she would find the light. Focusing her energy, she channeled the power of the elements and the strength of her bond with her allies. In a brilliant flash of light, Amina unleashed a powerful attack that shattered Zolani's dark defenses. The sorcerer, weakened and defeated, was finally vanquished. The fortress crumbled around them, but Amina and her allies escaped, their mission accomplished. With Zolani's defeat, balance was restored to the land. The Shadowlands began to heal, and light returned to the once darkened regions. Amina and her allies were hailed as heroes, their names celebrated in songs and stories. The village held a grand celebration to honor Amina and her allies. The villagers expressed their gratitude and admiration, and the joy of victory filled the air. Amina's journey had transformed her into a true hero, and she embraced her newfound role with humility and pride. The elemental spirits, pleased with Amina's success, bestowed upon her a final gift. They infused the heart of Nyoka with their combined power, granting Amina the ability to call upon the elements whenever she needed. This gift symbolized the deep bond she had formed with the spirits and her unwavering commitment to protecting the land. Amina sought the counsel of her grandmother Nia to reflect on her journey and the lessons she had learned. Nia's wisdom and guidance had been instrumental in shaping Amina's path, and their bond was stronger than ever. Amina realized that her journey was not just about defeating Zalani, but also about understanding the true power of the heart of Nyoka. She vowed to protect and preserve the ancient artifact, ensuring that its power would be used for good. With peace restored, the village thrived. Amina's leadership and the bond she shared with her allies inspired others to come together and work for the common good. The village became a beacon of hope and unity, attracting people from far and wide. Amina began to teach the younger generation the values of bravery, wisdom, and community. She shared her stories and experiences, passing on the knowledge she had gained during her journey. The village held an annual festival of elements to honor the spirits and celebrate the harmony between humans and nature. The festival became a beloved tradition, symbolizing the unity and strength of the community. One day, a mysterious stranger arrived in the village, seeking Amina's help. He spoke of a new threat rising in a distant land, one that could disrupt the balance Amina had fought so hard to restore. Though she had thought her adventures were over, Amina felt the familiar call to action. She knew that her journey was far from complete, and that she had a duty to protect the land from any threat. With the support of her allies and the blessing of the village, Amina set out on a new adventure. She carried with her the lessons and experiences of her previous journey, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. Amina's journey took her to a land shrouded in mystery and darkness. The landscape was eerie and unfamiliar, filled with strange creatures and hidden dangers. In the heart of the shadowy land, Amina encountered a guardian who tested her resolve and determination. The guardian revealed that the new threat was more powerful than any she had faced before. Realizing the enormity of the task ahead, Amina set out to find new allies. She traveled to distant lands, forging alliances and building a coalition to stand against the rising threat. Amina discovered ancient texts and artifacts that provided crucial information about the new threat. The knowledge she gained helped her and her allies prepare for the impending battle. Amina and her allies faced their first major confrontation in the Forgotten Valley. The battle was fierce and intense, testing their strength and unity. Despite the odds, they emerged victorious, bolstering their confidence. As they celebrated their victory, Amina and her allies were betrayed by someone they had trusted. The betrayal shook their resolve and caused division within the group. Determined to overcome the betrayal, Amina sought to mend the rift within her group. Through forgiveness and understanding, they were able to restore their unity and strengthen their bond. With the final battle approaching, Amina and her allies made their last preparations. They trained tirelessly, honing their skills and fortifying their defenses. The final battle took place at the Dark Fortress, the stronghold of the new threat. The siege was long and grueling, with Amina and her allies facing overwhelming odds. In the heart of the Dark Fortress, Amina confronted the leader of the new threat. The battle was a clash of wills and power, with Amina drawing upon all the strength and wisdom she had gained. As the battle reached its climax, Amina remembered the oracle's words. She called upon the power of the heart of Nyoka and the unity of her allies, unleashing a brilliant light that shattered the darkness. With the leader defeated, the Dark Fortress crumbled, and the threat was vanquished. Amina and her allies emerged victorious, their bond stronger than ever. Amina returned to her village, her heart filled with gratitude and pride. The villagers celebrated her return, and she shared stories of her new journey, inspiring others to believe in their own potential. Amina's journey had come full circle, but she knew that her legacy would continue. She dedicated herself to teaching and guiding the next generation, ensuring that the values of bravery, wisdom, and community would endure. The village held a grand festival of unity, celebrating the bonds that had been forged and the victories that had been won. The festival became a symbol of hope and resilience, bringing people together in joy and harmony. Amina established a council of heroes, bringing together individuals from different lands and backgrounds to work for the common good. The council became a powerful force for peace and justice, protecting the land from any future threats. Amina continued to seek the wisdom of Nia and the elders, always learning and growing. Their guidance helped her navigate the challenges of leadership and maintain the harmony of the village. As Amina looked back on her journey, she realized that it was not the end, but a new beginning. She understood that the path of a hero was an eternal journey, filled with challenges and triumphs, and that her legacy would continue to inspire and uplift future generations. Please click the like button below and subscribe to this channel for more African folktale stories.